And I'm Gage Goulding. The treatment is called convalescent plasma, and more than 70,000 people have already received this care. During a press conference held just under half an hour ago, the president said the authorization, quote, will dramatically expand access to this treatment, end quote. New details tonight after a teenager was found walking down a Marshall County street with a loaded AK-47. The Benwood Police Department says they found the 17-year-old near Oak Street on Thursday. Allegedly, the teen was walking with the AK-47 fully loaded when he was confronted by officers. We're covering breaking news now out of Jefferson County, where firefighters are at the scene of a vehicle fire. Take a look at this video shared with News 9 on Chime In from Dave Ott. Authorities say that the fire started around 4:30 in the northbound lanes of State Route 7 near mile marker 21. And I'm Gage Goulding. The body was discovered here in the New Cumberland area, just south of the Mountaineer Racetrack and Casino. Authorities responded to this road here. This is County Road 208, or more commonly known as Racetrack Road, where the body was found with a gunshot wound to the head just off of this roadway in a wooded area. Hancock County Sheriff Ralph Fletcher told me that the body is that of a male in his late 20s or early 30s. The sheriff calls the scene a, quote, body dump, and was put there within the last 24 hours. It doesn't appear that the body matches any recent calls or missing person reports, and there is no confirmed identification on the man yet. An autopsy will be performed in Charleston. The sheriff's office will continue to investigate this scene as a homicide. We start with developing news this evening, where in Seattle, police have declared a protest a riot. Thank you for joining us on News 9 tonight. I'm Gage Goulding. Juliana Ferfari has the weekend off. Take a look at this video from our sister station, Como News. You can see police clashing with protesters who gathered in what was known as the Chop Zone. A tractor trailer flipped this afternoon around 2:30 on the US 250 and Route 2 ramp in Ohio County. Emergency responders at the scene tell News 9 the driver couldn't slow down properly and flipped, but no one, including the driver, was injured. The truck has lubricant in it, so officials are waiting for another truck to pump it out before the truck is towed away. There is no estimated time for reopening of the highway ramp. No one was injured in a rollover accident in Wellsburg this afternoon. These pictures were shared with us on Chime In. According to police, a young woman was driving the SUV and using her cell phone. She ran into a parked car and then rolled over. The airbags were deployed, but she was wearing her seatbelt, according to authorities. No one was taken to the hospital. And I'm Gage Goulding. Crews responded to a multi-vehicle accident on Sunset Boulevard this evening. This was the scene around 9 o'clock tonight. Steubenville Police Department and the Steubenville and Wintersville Fire Departments were both on scene. It's unclear if anyone was taken to the hospital following this wreck. Stay with News 9 for the latest updates. Hancock County health officials today stepped back from their initial report that the first West Virginia case of MIS-C was in the county. The statement said, quote, Hancock County Health Department would like to clarify the reported case of MIS-C is not a Hancock County resident. The university is taking part in a Johnson & Johnson sponsored study. The phase 3 trial will be conducted at 180 sites around the world with 60,000 participants. With the election 9 days away, the virus is also infecting Vice President Mike Pence's inner circle. Pence's chief of staff, senior political advisor, and 2 other aides have tested positive for the virus, but Pence is staying on the campaign trail. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has the latest. Legendary TV host Regis Philbin has died, according to his family. A statement released from Philbin's family reading in part, quote, we are deeply saddened to share that our beloved Regis Philbin passed away last night of natural causes, 1 month shy of his 89th birthday. Philbin has been on our TV screen since the 1960s, including shows like Live with Regis and Kelly and, of course, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The Ohio Valley has a special connection with Regis Philbin. Take a listen to him talk about Steubenville back in 2004. And I'm Gage Goulding. The Steubenville Police Department responding to the 3 shooting scenes, all within a matter of 4 hours. The first happening here near the intersection of Clare Avenue and Pine Street around 12:40 a.m. Police records say 2 people were shot and taken to Trinity West for treatment. Their condition is unknown at this time. Almost 1 hour later, police responded to another shooting, this time in the 400 block of South 6th Street. Police say a female was struck by gunfire. She was taken to Weirton Medical Center by Wintersville Fire and Rescue for treatment. Her condition also remains unknown. Several hours later, police were called to 6th and South Streets for another shooting. Officers responded around 4:30 this morning and found that vehicles were struck by bullets. No one was injured in this shooting. The Steubenville Police Department says investigations are ongoing for all 3 shootings and no arrests have been made. However, police do have their leads they're working on. You're right. Cases continue to increase throughout the Ohio Valley. As we take a look at the county by county breakdown, the biggest number that you're seeing right now, Columbiana County coming in at 96 positive cases. Also 16 deaths reported there as well. Jefferson County has 22 positive cases. Belmont registering 49 positive cases with 2 deaths. Across the Ohio River in West Virginia, Hancock County with 7. Brooke with 3, Ohio reporting 22 positive cases. Also new tonight, Marshall County reporting 8 cases, and that total case number here, 257 across our viewing area. If you want to see this map and a county by county breakdown, we have all that information and more on our website, WTOV9.com. Juliana, back to you. We're learning new details tonight on a motorcycle crash that happened around 1:30 early this morning and left a Wintersville man dead. According to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, 40-year-old Corey Trank was traveling southbound on State Route 43 in Salem Township when his motorcycle failed to make a turn and went off the road, striking a guardrail. He was taken to a Pittsburgh area hospital where he later died as a result of the crash. The Ohio State Highway Patrol continues to investigate. In Ohio County, an Eagle Scout project is used to provide the Wheeling community with an extra park area. With the help of some other volunteers, 16-year-old Nathan Weekly was able to design and build his picnic shelter for the city, complete with 4 tables and dogway stations. He says the project took him about a year, but he was happy to do it for others to enjoy. A hole-in-one on a par 3 course may be pretty common for a pro golfer, but yesterday a local 4-year-old accomplished this feat. Rocco Figueretti loves to golf. In fact, his dad Mario tells us he started practicing in the yard when he turned 3. This week he decided to take him to the Oglebay Park par 3 course to try it out. And sure enough, he hit a hole-in-one on the second round. From there, he and his brother-in-law were stunned.